Hi guys, Tim here doing another military review, and this time we'll be on the British number 22 Pippin rifle grenade. And this is actually dated. It's either 1915 or 1916, it's hard to say, but no, actually looking at it now it's probably 1915 dated, so yeah, by the look of it, the general look of it, it is. So yeah, just tell you a bit of the history about rifle grenades. Rifle grenades date back to as early 1915. They're kind of the early version, if you can say, mortar, the early mortar. What happened is, not just this one, but generalizing, there would be a very long steel rod, which fits down, the end of a barrel, Lee Enfield. Gewehr 98, the bell of the rifle, and they will get things called blanks. Now blanks are rounds, a typical 303 British round, but there is a bullet tip, but it's not pointed or anything. It's kind of triangled in like that. So what happens is when you pull the trigger, it goes off, but you can put your hand or your face in front of the muzzle, and you won't kill yourself or injure yourself or anything. It's just a big bang, of it going off, but there's no projectile in the other end. That's called a blank cartridge, and that's what used to. The reason why they use that in rifle grenades is because of a lot of expanding gas pressure going right up the barrel and pushing the projectile out. Yep. Which sadly this hasn't got its long rod, but that's alright. And they, and loads of different countries adopted it. The British. The French, the Germans, Italians, Belgians, US, anybody you can think of used them. Mainly Germany and Britain and France used them on the Western Front. And yeah, as I said, they're the old-fashioned version of a mortar. And sorry about that weird noise. It's all the wind outside my room. So as I was saying, early 1915 they came about, and this one in particular, the number 22 rifle grenade Pippin, used to have kind of a weird flat base on the top here, connecting to these little dimples down there, and they go all the way around. And if you can see this hole, the rod didn't go through this. It actually connected. It stopped right there. It actually went through the back here, all the way out to about there. Or even further, just about there. And sadly, of course, as you can see, this one has been done up and everything. But yeah, by the look of this, as I said, it's dated early-ish, middle of 1915. And this one, as you can see, is shrapnel grooves on it. Most of them did have shrapnel grooves. The contours down there, shrapnel grooves, because when it explodes, those bits are hardened, so these ones don't these tiny little blocks here don't fragment as much, crack in half. They just come out in one big lump. So yeah, shrapnel. But no, it's a lovely piece, just a lovely piece. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. On the number 22 British Pippin British rifle grenade. Mid 1915, early 1915, thereabout. Yeah, so see you guys. Bye.